Yeah, I
Hey.
think I was in the wrong room for some reason.
Uh-huh. That's okay.
Okay, so just a second. Let me allow people in. Are we recording?
Fireflies AI? Who's that?
No, okay, we are. It's me, it's me.
Okay.
Okay, let me allow them in. Hey, Justin. Hey, Javier, Carolyn. How are you guys doing?
Hey, everyone.
Thank you for coming today. My name is Mariana. I am the customer success manager here at Pebble. And we also have Kevin with us. He's one of the co-founders of Pebble and also the tech guy behind everything, almost everything. We do this every week. We show you our new features. We give you some workflow tips and also answer your questions. And today, Maria is coming as well. Today, we are going to start with a very important and big new feature, which is our new template editor. And then we go to the questions, and I think we have one question that is related to that. So that's going to be good as well. Kevin, do you want to share your screen? I share mine. What do we do?
Yeah. I can share mine. Give me 1 second to pull this up. All right. Okay, let me share my screen. Oh boy, too many apps open. All right. So before I get started, let me just give you a quick overview of what has changed. So, for those of you who have used Pebble in the past or are current users, um, the templates are kind of a core feature of Pebble. They're how our documents get generated for our campaigns or offer contracts get generated for sending out to our um, acquisitions. And templates really are a way to quickly generate a document. So we have this in our template area over here. And the issue that we've had with the previous editor was that we were limited in kind of what could be done. So, for example, we were limited on the types of positioning of elements. So the editor worked okay for just straight documents where you just have a bunch of text. But as soon as you want to say, put your logo on the top right corner, then you have to start like moving things around. And if you want text to be kind of like in multiple columns, or you want different spacing around different parts of your letter, things started to get hard to do. It wasn't impossible, but it really required a lot uh, of of tweaking things and kind of coding to make it work. And this was actually our number one complaint that we have heard within Pebble was the issues around template editing and the inability to do more complex things. So our way of solving that is to provide a what we call a layer-based template editor. So if you're familiar with design tools like Figma or or Canva or even Photoshop for those who are really old school, these are layered based editors where you have layers, you have basically blocks that are layers, and you can select those and move them around. And this is a similar way of doing that. Now, it requires a bit of a change in thinking about how you interact with the editor, but it does provide now a lot more control over everything that's on a document. So if I pull this up, this is the new editor. This is just a totally blank document, but you'll see over here that we have our layers panel. This one just has our body and then a single text layer. And then we have the ability to style those layers or do things to them, whether it's changing a background color, adding a border, or moving something around, that happens over here on this right-hand side panel over here. So basically we have our layers on the left and the customization of those layers on the right. So, for example, let's say that I wanted to do a three-column layout. So I want to have three columns and I want to like put my logo into one. So the way that I would do that is I first need to add a a three-column system into the editor. And the way we add anything new into our document or into our template is up here with this add button. So if I click that, we've got a few different things. I can add an image, page break, and then I can put in these columns. So in this case, I'll bring in a three-column thing here, and then I can start adding additional elements or blocks to those columns. So let's just throw a heading in one, and we'll put some text in another one, and then we'll throw an image over here. So first, I'll throw an image here. Let's just add like a picture of a property here. So I'll select that image, and then I can start moving things around. So I can adjust the size of this image here, like I would normally do. Let's say I'm gonna do like call me about this property. And then I don't know what else I would put here, but maybe I've got like great views. Great views. Um, Ocean front. So this is totally contrived example, but you can see that I've now got these different elements on the page here. And when I select these different elements, so I can start doing some styling of those. So maybe I want to change the fonts. Well, I can do that over here. Let's say I want to make it this font, and I want to change the color to like pink. Maybe I've got some brand here. I can change the size, and then I can do some other things like adding borders. So I can select my image. I can add a big dotted border here. Maybe I want to do this. And let's say like a dashed border. So this again, not the prettiest thing in the world, but I can do a lot. I can control a lot more of the elements that I could before. And then I can go in and I can space things out with much more control. So I can change like the padding, which makes additional room around this element. So I can move things. I can even go in and specifically position things on the page. The way I do that is I set my absolute position, and now I can put text on top of text. So I can move things to a specific area. So if you're designing postcards, a lot of times you'll want to do this, where you'll have an image in the background and you'll have text on the foreground. I can move those layers around and provide much more control there. So all of these things are part of the new editor, and we're super excited because this will allow a lot more dynamic designs. But it will take a little bit of getting used to, really around the layers and how we select those and edit things. One of the big things that changes is instead of just clicking in order to change text, you actually have to click on the element, which will highlight that layer, and then click again to get a cursor with the ability to change the text. So that's kind of a what you'll notice straight away when you go in here is you just need to click twice in order to edit that text. But again, everything should operate in a similar way. We still have guides where you can you can see where those windows will be on on the double windows. We have placeholders, which can be added by selecting this Add Placeholder button here. So I can add, say, the mailer code here, that sort of thing. Um, so everything is should operate similarly. And if you have existing templates, those will all continue to operate the same. So, questions, comments. I'd love to dig into some of the things here. If anybody has anything that they'd like to walk through.
Yeah, so yeah, my name's Javier. How you doing?
Yeah, hey Javier.
Yeah, so this the new system, obviously there's a learning curve and just kind of threw me off. The all these multi-layers was just like, oh my goodness, what's going on here with my
Sure.
template? Because the current templates that I have in my template section are
Uh-huh.
basically all text, right? So it just gives me a huge list of all these different but now I see what you guys are doing and I guess I can I'll adjust. But can the question I had was on the placement holders, what do you call the
Placeholders. Yep.
yeah, the
Hmm.
placeholders, can
Yeah.
you so when you click on or you highlight a group of some text, a little pop-up box appears, and then you can um,
Yeah.
let's take a look at that again because
Yeah,
that's
exactly. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to start with a brand new
and
template that has some text in there
and
so we can.
the other
Yeah.
question I have is that
Uh-huh.
I had a placement holder or a placeholder for some of the templates I currently have now, but the legal description wasn't populating anymore for some reason. It just wasn't pulling it.
Okay.
I'm wondering why.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can go through that
Yeah.
and talk through why that may have happened.
Okay.
Um, okay, so first of all, let me just talk real quick about placeholders. So the way
Hmm.
that we do placeholders, I'm just going to add a new template from our template library. We're just going to
Okay.
pick we've got we'll use this one page
Hmm.
offer letter. So in our templates, we have placeholder data. So anytime so we have the template and then we have the document that gets generated from a template, typically for a specific property. So in this case, we have placeholder data that's going to populate the state and the county, the acreage,
Hmm.
parcel ID. And the way that we can add placeholder text is selecting
Hmm.
anywhere we have text. And
Hmm.
once we get the cursor, I'm just going to say, for your example, I'm going to put the legal description right here.
Okay.
Legal description. And I
Hmm.
want this to populate right here when I generate the document. So
Right.
we do that by selecting this add placeholder here.
Okay.
And then we'll get a drop down. So the
Right.
legal description lives underneath
Property.
the
Yeah.
property. Yep.
Mm.
And that's going to be legal description. So now I have that placeholder in this position. So when I go to generate this document,
Yeah.
either from a campaign or if
Sure.
I'm generating it for a specific property, that's going to get populated there. So let me go ahead and save this and
Now,
just,
is it pulling from short legal description? Because there's no under due diligence. I don't see a specific uh, legal description. It's usually just short legal description. I don't see a separate line for property legal description, if you will.
okay. Okay. So this property legal
Hmm.
description
Hmm.
data will come from the legal description of the property, which let me just pull open a property here.
Hmm.
I've got this one here. So this legal description is up here where it says map uh,
Okay.
05. So if I go and edit this, this is my legal description. So I'm just going to
Gotcha.
say, this might be like Northeast 5 of Plat
Okay.
86,
Yeah.
yada, yada, yada. Um, so let me save that. So that's the legal description that's listed there. And then when I go to
Mhm.
generate a document, I
Mhm.
do that on the attachments here. I'm going to select my template that I just created.
Mhm.
So we'll select that, and then we'll have that legal description populated here, if you can see that there.
Mhm.
So if that's the placeholder that you're using, the property legal description, then you just need to make sure that the legal description is populated
Mhm.
for that specific property here. And you can import that when you're generating a campaign.
Right.
That goes in the legal description. Now, if you have
Uh,
additional legal description
Can I,
data,
can I
like a
jump
short,
very quickly in?
yeah, go
Oh,
ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
Um, so usually, just to make sure we're talking about the same thing, usually when you go into seller deals and I open a deal,
Mm-hmm.
no, the seller
Yeah,
deals,
yep.
yeah,
Let me pull one open. Yep.
one, yeah. And then if you scroll down,
Mm-hmm.
oh, there is no property attached. Well, if
We
there,
can
yeah,
add one. Let me
yeah,
just
just
select one here. Okay.
okay.
Yep.
And usually where we put or have until now under due diligence, if you click on that,
Okay. Short legal description.
yeah,
You've got a.
that's where we put it in.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's what we call a custom field. So anything under these sections here are custom to your account, and you can create as many of those custom fields as you like. So in this case, let's just go through the process here. So this short legal description, this would be used in the case where I've got my regular legal description that I'm adding to the property, but I have some other legal description that I want to use instead of that. Um, and let's just fill out one here.
Yeah, so
I would,
far we only would put it in there and then
oh, okay.
automatically it would show up on the template.
Okay. So
So
this is because this is a custom field, we need to use a different placeholder. So I'm just gonna fill this out. Example,
Mhm.
description. All right, so I'll just fill that out. I'm going to go back to my template here. So
Mhm.
instead of using the property legal description placeholder, and remember that comes from the legal description,
Right, right,
basically here. If I go into this, that comes from this here.
right.
This short legal description is from a different area. So I'll delete that one. We'll click Add Placeholder.
Mhm.
Again, it's under Property. And
Mhm.
now we're going to scroll down to our custom fields, which are all listed here. So in this
Mhm.
case, we've
Okay.
got our due diligence custom fields. I'm going to
Gotcha.
click that. Oh, actually, no, that's where was that? Oh, I've got tons of custom fields here. I think it's in this one. No, not that one. Hold on. Where was that? Under, yeah, due diligence. So we've got two due diligence sections. I just need to find the one I'm looking for. That cell type.
yeah, because so far it would work automatically. We didn't change our placeholder. So I'm wondering
Okay.
with the template change, maybe it has changed automatically.
Uh, it should not have changed, but I am not seeing the placeholder for that. Let me see sample. Let me just use, for example, I'm just going to go into sample here. Let's just do this test field here. And then we'll have to find your short legal description under your account, and we might have to double check after this call is done. But yeah, so for example, I'm going to add custom field sample field one in this case. So I've got this custom field, which you'll select that short legal description field in your case. And then if I save that, then my document will get generated. And so I'll go down here and generate my document. And we'll select this template. Yeah, and then we get the legal description entered there. So it's just a difference of where that data is going to come from, whether it's the default property legal description or it's coming from one of your custom fields.
Uh-huh.
and we just need to make sure to select that one.
Can I ask you a last question? So the other
Yeah.
one you showed previously before the custom, how would I enter that
Yes.
one? If you
So
can
that
show
one,
it.
yep, it's the same process here. So I'll go and delete that, or sorry, I got to go into my template. I'll go and delete my custom field here.
Okay, I was able to fix it here with a short legal description. I did find it under custom, um, the custom section. So I was able
Okay.
to add that. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Okay, cool.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. And this is the standard legal description that all properties have.
Okay.
Those
Oh,
custom fields are just sort of on those are on your account and they can be changed to whatever you want to. So this is the standard legal description, and then the custom fields are found down here under these different sections.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Cool. Does that answer your question?
It does. I'm gonna try just creating an offer and hopefully it populates
um,
everything.
yeah, Kevin, if you don't mind, you know, I'm a little slow there, but earlier you showed the legal description on the property.
Hmm.
How do I, where do you click to go on the property to put the legal description in?
Yes. So that happens on the properties. So you click into any property
Hmm.
and then click edit here, and you'll see legal description is one of those fields, just like
Oh,
APN or address, bedrooms, bathrooms. You can type in
Yeah,
that
but
legal description
but
right there.
but but I went ahead and um changed the template, removed the legal description and put the custom legal, I mean the
That custom
short legal yeah,
short
the
legal
short
description.
legal description so that
Okay.
we can add in the due diligence a short legal description. It'll just populate when we
That'll
send an
go there.
offer. So yeah, it's just cool.
oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome.
And sometimes we noticed that when we put it into the short legal description, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't save it. Even
Okay.
I know I put it in and then it's not there.
Have you talked to support about that?
Now it is. Now it is. I just added that short legal description showing up. It's just bold. So I guess I have to go back to templates and remove the bold
Right.
to just regular font. Okay. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
fixed. It's
Yep.
fixed. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
Oh,
good. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, cool. Yeah.
If you
thank
run into any other issues around that, do let us know and we can help you out there. I think some of the confusion was just around, yeah, where that data is coming from and how we set that placeholder.
All right. So question for you. So I clicked on that field, the custom field, the short legal description. How do I
Uh-huh.
change the okay, so it's going to be on the right-hand side. The style, I'm assuming. Let's see here. I'm talking about the bold font. How do I
Yes.
remove that? Yeah.
Yep. So if you select the text that you want to change,
Hmm.
I don't have your template in front of me here, but
Sure.
I'll go ahead and just select,
Okay.
some text here,
Yeah.
and then
No, just select the that that placeholder, the custom field there, just to
yep.
change. Yeah, because yeah.
Yep. So it is highlighted there. It's just
Okay.
you can't see it because
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
got that blue there.
Okay.
But then over in typography, and we can change, where is it? The weight. The weight we can change to extra bold. Actually, that does the entire thing. So
Okay.
sorry. The what we'll want to do is find the text
Hmm.
specific
Right.
to, oh, actually, sorry, my bad. If you just want to highlight a specific word or two,
Hmm.
then you can use this one here.
Oh,
So
okay.
where it says bold
Let
there,
me let me go
you
back,
can
see
just
if this.
highlight, click bold.
Gotcha.
If you
Let's
wanted to
see.
make everything bold there,
Let's
yeah,
take a
you can
look
do
here.
that. Yep. I'm not sure why it's not letting me select all of that, but let me just try
Yeah,
this once.
it's not changing it for me.
Okay.
Um,
You may have to like select. Yeah, there we go. So, mm, All right, so let me just select all of this text here. Yeah, so I'm selecting everything, including that custom field. And if I select bold there, then I'll just preview and we'll see if this turns out bold. Yes. So now everything should be bold. And if I type in something here, update preview. Oh, but that is not bold. That's something we might have to fix. Let me talk with my team. If you do want to make the text of a placeholder bold, we
No,
might just have to
I'm
some.
trying to remove the bold from a placeholder. The
Okay.
legal description showing up. So you have legal description and the semicolon, uh, I guess, is it, yeah, colon or semicolon, the two dots,
Hmm.
right? And then right
Yep.
after that, the text is still bold. And I'm trying to remove that
Okay.
placeholder from being bold. And I can't figure it out.
Okay. The best way that I don't want to pull up um too much of your account on the call just because this
Yeah,
is recorded, but
you can go ahead
if
and
you
just pull
can,
up yeah, it's up to you.
okay, do you want to share your screen?
Sure, I can do that. Yeah, let me do
Okay.
that. All right.
All right.
Can you
I
see my
will
screen now?
be 1 second. It's loading.
Here we go. All right. So
Okay.
here's the field, right?
Okay.
And
Yep.
this is what I'm trying to, it's showing up as bold if I preview the entire thing. So I'm trying to get rid of the bold
Okay.
field.
When you
Yeah.
click on that, can you go on the left-hand side and there should be a layer that's selected?
Yeah, and I did. I was here under t typography.
Yeah. Yep. On the left-hand side on that
Oh, I'm
under that
sorry. Okay.
layers panel,
Yeah, let me see here. Okay,
there
there it is.
should be something that is, yeah, so select that. Yep, just click that. And now go over to your typography
Hmm.
on the right. Yeah, font weight is normal. That is. Do me a favor and select see how the text is like nested there? So we have the text on the outside on the layer panel. We've got like the text that's currently selected and then it's wrapped by another layer.
Okay. No, click on the entire list here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it can help to go over on that layer panel on the left
Okay.
and just click through the different layers. What I think is happening is an outer layer is set to bold,
Okay.
and then that's causing all of its basically every layer underneath it is also getting set to bold.
Let
So
me
we
see
may just have to.
if I remove when I'm adding the placeholder, would it help if I
Oh
maybe
yes,
removed it?
that would help. Yeah, let's try
Let's
that.
see here. Let's try that. It's going to be under due diligence, short legal. No, it's
There we
still
go.
showing up as
It's still
like
bold. Yep.
yeah, bold. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so check out the layers. My guess is that one of the surrounding layers is bold.
Hmm. I mean, this one isn't bold. The property APN.
Right. So we need to figure out what's different about that.
Yeah, and I don't want to, create another job for myself trying to figure this thing out and, spend hours just trying to remove this bold. There's no,
The
yeah.
bet I think the best way to handle this is
Uh-huh.
send a link to this template to hello@pebbleria.com and just say, please make this text not bold, and we will figure it out for you.
How do I grab a link to this?
Just the URL at the top of the page.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and we can
Uh,
walk through there and figure
Okay.
that out for you.
So
My
just
guess
the
is,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And I will say that a lot of this may just be because these were existing templates that weren't created with the new editor, and sometimes like the translation from the old to the new can cause
Mhm.
weird things to happen.
Yeah.
Um, Going forward, like the new templates that you have will play much nicer. So
Okay.
it's just sort of a issue we gotta work through there. But yeah, we'll take a look at that for you and make sure it gets fixed.
Okay.
Cool. Mariana, do we have any other questions on hand that we want to go through?
We do have one that is when I try to use a template that I've created, I receive Power Paste is a premium option, need to
Ah,
upgrade.
that should not be an issue. No.
Mhm.
Yep.
But like, can you just explain? Because like the person is not here, but we are recording just so they understand why it shouldn't.
That
Like,
was
we received this question yesterday, so today this is probably
today
not
it's
happening anymore.
correct. Today it's been fixed. That was just a temporary issue that was fixed overnight, so should be all set.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the questions we had.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. The new editor is live now. If you run into any more issues, please let us know. Whenever we do a big change like this, there's going to be a few kinks that we have to work out. Our team is super actively working on this, so any bugs that come up or any like frustrations that happen, the best thing if you can record a Loom video or a Zoom video or any of the recording things and send
Mhm.
that into our hello@pebblerei.com email. That just
Mhm.
helps us really quickly identify what's the problem. And if it is a bug, we'll get our developers on that right away. So
Mhm.
yeah, again, thank you
And
for
Javier and Maria, just like when you are generating one-off documents, if you have a problem with them, can you also please send us the APN of the property you are generating for? Because then we go into that property and we know which fields you have, if you have legal description and so on, and we can debug faster. Okay?
Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Sounds good.
Got it.
Cool,
So
cool.
thank you very
All
much,
right.
guys.
All right. Thank
We
you.
are going to talk about the editor next week as well. So if you want to come again and ask more questions and see like us playing with it again, feel free. We will be here. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you very
So
much.
Okay,
Great.
thank you
Thanks,
very much.
All right.
everyone.
thank
Take care.
you.
See you next
Thanks.
Bye
week.
bye. See
Thanks.
you.
Bye bye.